Hey guys, Caitlin here with the next pickup video. I got some good stuff to show you guys, so I'm just going to get right into it. Monday, I went to our local buybacks, and I like to go there multiple times a week just because they always get new things in, so I like to check them out. And in this case, they got a game that I've been looking for. It is a Gamecube game. It was $7.99, which is not a great deal for a game, but it's a game that I've been wanting, so I didn't really have a problem paying it. Bomberman Generation. And I'm fairly positive that this game goes for more than $7.99, so I figured I would pick it up. It's in good shape, and like I said, I've been wanting it for a while. I really enjoy the Bomberman games. I think they're really fun. They're really addicting, at least to me. And I didn't have this, so I went ahead and picked it up. $7.99, not a terrible deal. The next thing I got was at our local exchange, another game store that I've talked about in the past. I also went to a lot of thrift stores this week, numerous times, but there wasn't anything. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So I kind of had some bad luck there, but it made up for it come garage sale time. But I picked up a strategy guide. It was $2. I literally paid exactly $2 for it, so I didn't have a problem picking it up. And it is Mario Tennis. And this game actually has some nostalgia value to me because I played it a lot when I was younger. And fun fact about myself, I'm actually a college tennis player. So, I love tennis games. It's like the only sports game that I actually enjoy, and especially Mario tennis games. Now, this is a little bit beat up. There's some, like, wear and tear on the cover and stuff, but overall, it's in pretty good shape. Like, the inside is totally fine, which is all that matters. So I figured, you know what, $2, I'll pick it up. I really like strategy guides, especially for games that I like playing or that are a little bit harder to find. So, Mario Tennis strategy guide, $2. Goodbye. The next thing I got is garage sale time, I guess. I went out Friday to the garage sales. I couldn't go out Saturday because I had to work really early in the morning, which sucked hardcore. And I did go out Saturday after work, but I literally found nothing. So that was kind of terrible. But Friday definitely made up for it because I found a lot of good stuff. The very first sale I went to was kind of a random sale, and mind you, when I went out Friday, there was not any promising looking sales. There wasn't really anything that advertised video games. There was like one sale, and I had asked people, and nothing was really going on. But I picked up a couple good things. Starting with the very first sale I went to, there was two people running it. It was like two different neighbors and like their 2-year-old daughter, and I didn't really see anything video game related, but I saw like a bag of adapters, and I always go through bags of adapters and like AV cords and stuff like that because you never know what you can find. And in this case, I found a Nintendo adapter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe Nintendo right there. You know, I mean, it's always nice to have extra adapters, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was $1. Funny story, I talked to the ladies that were running it, and I asked, I was like, do you guys, you know, this is an adapter for, like, a video game system. Do you guys have any, like, Nintendo, Sega stuff? And she's like, honestly, I have no idea, like, where that even came from. We don't have any video game stuff, which kind of made sense because they had, like, a 2-year-old daughter, so I wouldn't really think that they'd have, like, older stuff. And it looked like a grandma was running the sale, so I have no idea where she got this from. But, you know, hey, I'll pick it up from her, especially for $1. And the next sale I went to was a sale that was advertising a Nintendo DS with 10 games. So I was like, okay, like, this is promising, let's go. But long story short, I only had $25 on me the entire day. Just because I didn't really have that much money. It was, like, literally the day that I was getting my paycheck. So I was a little bit low on money, so I had $25 on me for the whole day, but it was fine because I didn't expect to find anything. But I walked up there. I walked up a little early, and they were totally fine with it. They were like, yeah, you can come up early, so I totally did. I was the very first person there. They actually had 2 Nintendo DS Lites, and they were asking $20 for them, which is a great deal. I mean, I'm sure anyone would have picked that up, but the games that came with them were just kind of like brain games, you know, like Scrabble and like random things like that. So I was like, I don't have any need for these games. And there was something about the DS. I was like, you know what? I just cannot pick this up. There's something holding me back and something telling me, like, don't pick this DS up. And you guys might think that was a terrible decision because I could have just flipped it, which any other day I would have done. But for some reason I was like, I don't know why, like, something is telling me to not pick this up, and boy am I glad I didn't pick it up once I show you guys what I got later. So I passed on that, but I did pick up a DVD. I don't know if you guys care to see it, but I'm going to show you anyway. Simpsons movie. And I actually really like The Simpsons. I'm a huge nerd, obviously. So I picked this up. It was $1. I've been wanting this movie for a while, actually, and I see it like at garage sales all the time, but people always want like $5 for their DVDs. I don't know why. People are weird like that, but paid $1 for this. So I was like, hey, whatever. Probably gonna watch that later, actually. So the next sale I stopped at was the best sale of the week. And this wasn't even a sale that I planned to stop at. It was kind of like I drove down a street to go to another sale, and I happened to see this one, and I was like, my first rule of garage sailing is always stop whenever you see a sign. If you're driving past, whether you see a sign that's like, hey, the garage sale's a couple houses down, always stop, because you never know what you can find, and in this case, it was the perfect example. And the house was kind of not in the best part of town. It was a little bit like of the lower income section, and surprisingly, those are where I find the best things. I don't know if you guys have had similar experiences. If you have, let me know. But I always tend to find the best deals and like the best stuff in like lower income sections of town. So let me know if you guys have also had that experience. So I walked up. I was kind of looking around. I saw a bunch of like AV cords for like Nintendo systems. So I was like, okay, cool. So I picked up a couple of the AV cords, and this family like was like, hey, you know, you like the video game stuff. They were Russian, so it was kind of like interesting to hear them say it in like their Russian accent. But they were like, oh no, we got video games. So this the husband like pulls out like these huge bins of video games. And I'm really sorry I couldn't get this on footage, but I was by myself and I was like the only one there at literally all of these sales because I got there so early. And this sale in particular, this stuff was like so dirty and so dusty that like I had to like go through it. I had to like dig through things with both of my hands. So I really didn't have like an opportunity to film, especially because all I have right now is my iPhone. So I wish I would have gotten it on film, but I'm sorry I didn't. But this guy had like a big bin of systems. He had like a Gamecube, an N64, a PS1. I didn't need any of the systems. I would have bought them if they were cheaper, but he wanted like $20 per system, and I only had $25 on me, and I didn't need any of the systems. It's not like the N64 had like an expansion pack or anything, and they were kind of beaten up. So I passed on those, but I saw like a bunch of games, and I pretty much bought all the games he had. And it's finally some Sega stuff, which is awesome, because I never find Sega stuff. The first one is for the Genesis. These are all Genesis games I'll show. Spider-Man. And this game actually is not complete. It is actually missing the game. And I looked and looked and looked, but I couldn't find the game anywhere. But I figured, you know what? It's a box for a game I don't have, and this game is pretty common, so I'm sure I can pick it up somewhere. So I went ahead and picked up the box. And the next game is RBI Baseball 3. Another game I don't have. I don't have any of these games, so these are all going to be going into my collection. Complete there. We got a game I was really happy to add. Very common, but I don't have it. Jurassic Park for the Genesis. My Sega collection is lacking. So that was complete. This is probably like the one that's in the best shape out of all this stuff. And then the last one, Arnold Palmer Tournament Golf. Some of these games are kind of water damaged, and I didn't really realize it before I bought them because I was just so excited to find. This manual is extremely water damaged. It is so damaged that you could probably kill someone with it. I mean, you can snap it in half. It's ridiculous. And if anyone knows how to fix these, I don't know if like there's a solution or it's just kind of permanently damaged, like if it's done and I should just whatever with it. If there's a way to salvage these, let me know, because this I would really like to salvage this. And another game that I'm going to show, the best one I got, the manual's actually water damaged. So if you guys know any way to fix like the permanently like rock hard manuals, let me know, because I would really like to replace it. They're not like terrible. There's like, you can see the pages, but it's just like right here, it's terrible. So If there's a way to salvage these, let me know. If there's not, then I guess I'm out a manual for this game, but not the end of the world. It's not like it's a title that I've been looking for forever. I picked up 2 other random things. It was weird because these people had, like, all, like, just random things. It was, like, probably the most random bins of crap I had ever seen in my life. He had, like, a GameCube, but no GameCube games. But he had, like, Sega Genesis games, but no Sega Genesis. It was really, really strange. I don't know if they were, like, resellers or, like, or what, but they just had random crap sitting everywhere. And I picked up the only N64 game they had, Madden 2002, because this is just a filler title. I don't have it for my collection, so I figured I'd pick it up. And then a Game Boy game, Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 2, another game I don't have for my collection. And these games, let me just say, before you guys are seeing them, were extremely, like, dirty. Like, the back of this was just dirt ridden. I mean, it took me a really long time to clean off all of this stuff, and I had to, like, replace cases, and it was just a mess. It probably took me, like, a solid hour to fix all this stuff, but yeah, I picked that up because I didn't have it. Played through it a little bit. It's not too bad of a game. Then definitely the 2 best things that I got out of this lot, Sega CD games. And I don't own a Sega CD yet. It's one of the few systems that I don't have. I want, like, the Sega CD, like, Genesis, like, concoction thing, and I don't have a 32X. So if anyone has an extra Sega CD thing, or an extra 32X that they want to trade for or something, let me know, because I would really, really like to just get that over with, because it's a system that I really want, and I've been looking for it for a while, but I just, like I said, I never find any Sega stuff. That's another thing. If you guys find Sega stuff in your area, let me know what area that is, because I know, like, where I'm from and where I go to college, I never find anything Sega. So if you guys have good luck finding Sega stuff, let me know where you live, because I'm just curious. I would like to know where the good areas are to find stuff like that, because I haven't heard anyone that's found good stuff. But I picked up 2 Sega CD games. First one, nothing special, ESPN Baseball Tonight. I replaced the case on this. This was actually a really nice case when I found it, but I put it on that Panzer Dragoon for the Saturn that I had, because I just care about that game more. So, picked this up. The discs are in surprisingly good shape. No scratches or anything, which I was shocked. I expected there to be a ton of scratches, especially because the way these were, like, just thrown into the boxes and everything, it was just a huge mess. Hopefully I didn't just make that worse. And then definitely the best game I got out of the lot, I'm very excited to have this, Sonic CD. Awesome, awesome, awesome find, in my opinion. It's complete. Now, this game is unfortunately water damaged. Box is a little cracked too, cracked there, and then you can kind of see, like, the water damage. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's definitely obvious when you're actually holding it. Another crack there, and then this manual, again, I didn't check it, and I'm really upset because I really want this game to be in good shape, and it's water damaged. Again, not as rock hard, but kind of hard. This one might be salvageable. I don't know how, but you can see, like, the individual pages, kind of. Again, if anyone knows how to fix these, let me know. Or if you have an extra Sonic CD manual, let me know. I will trade you for it or pay you for it, whatever, because I really want this game complete, and not with a water-damaged manual. So what did I pay for all of that? Well, I went up to the lady, because even though it seems like it was the guy's stuff, the lady was the one in charge of everything. So I walked up to her, and she was like, I actually had numerous CD games. They were all sports except this one, and she was like, $5 a piece, and she wasn't budging at all on the price. I was like, oh, I'm not paying $5 a piece, so, because that would have been all my money right there. So I put them back. I put all of them back except Sonic CD, because this is the one I really cared about. And I was like, oh, jeez. Anyway, I was like, okay, like, I just won't get the other ones. So I gave her all this stuff, and she's like, $20 for everything. And I was like, you know what, I will give you $20 if you throw in one more CD game. And she was like, alright, so I essentially got this one. included in the bundle, and I paid $20 for all that. Not the best deal, but not a terrible deal. So, anyway, and then the next place I stopped, I was done with the garage sales. I went to a few more, didn't find anything, constant no's, so I was like, alright, I'm giving up. But I went to our local pawn shop. This is probably the best pawn shop in the area. I tend to find some things. I found like a Pokemon Fire Red there once for $2. I find really random stuff there. And kind of the same in this case. I found an NES game I didn't have, Vegas Dream. The only reason I picked this up is because it was in really good shape, and I didn't have it. If it wouldn't have been in good shape, I definitely wouldn't have gotten it. But it was, so that was fine. And it was like 25% off all white tags, and that was a white tag, so the white tag was like $1.99, so it was 25% off, $1.99, so that was fine. And then I picked up this game for 99 cents, NBA Live 99. I don't have it, just kind of another filler sports title for the N64. And then the final place I stopped is like a half pawn shop, half consignment shop that's like 2 seconds away from my school, literally right down the street. And I had found a Pokemon Coliseum there one time for $3, missing the manual. I still need the manual, so anyone who has it, let me know. I found that for $3, and I hadn't been back there since, and I don't really know why. He didn't really have like a lot of video game stuff, so I was like, that was pretty much the only thing he had. So I was like, this guy's probably not going to have more video game stuff like ever. I don't know, I just thought that in my mind. So I never really went back, but I decided to go back Friday, and I'm glad that I did, because I talked to the guy and he said he gets video game stuff all the time. So I'm definitely going to try to go back. And he showed me a lot of stuff that he sold on eBay, and it was like a lot of Game Boy Advance games, and it had like Pokemon and Zelda in there. So I'm definitely going to be stopping back to see what he has. But I picked up a game from him, Chess, for $1. It's complete. Kind of another filler title. I don't have it. It has this weird, not like circle scratch, but like circle like lines going down the whole disc. If anyone knows, you guys cannot see that at all. If anyone knows anything about it, let me know. I think it might just need resurfaced, but I don't really want a defective game in my collection. So if anyone knows anything about weird line circle things going down CDs, let me know. And I believe that is everything. So I hope you guys have a good week. Thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed within the last week. I got a lot more subscribers, and I appreciate that a lot. I checked out a lot of you guys' channels, and you have really good channels. I liked watching your videos. So keep up the subs. Keep liking, keep commenting. I like talking to you guys, just about anything. So have a good week, and I will talk to you guys later.